See myself married with a kid. choose class of 2025. I'm so proud of each one of you for this milestone. You worked so hard to get here, and I know that your futures are going to be great and full of more achievements and accomplishments. My advice to you is to do what makes you happy, work hard. Life is at the outside of your comfort zone, and stay in touch with your accomplishments.
Congratulations for making it all the way to 2025. support college students.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you for all your hard work, your perseverance, your dedication to graduating, to getting this done. I'm so proud of you. I feel that your future is so bright and you will be amazing at college.
Congratulations to the class of 2025. My insights here are to always remain curious and keep learning.
Congratulations, class of 2025. I'm so proud of each one of you for this milestone. You worked so hard to get here, and I have no doubt that your futures are going to be great and full of more achievements and accomplishments. My advice to you is to do what makes you happy, work hard, life begins at the outside of your comfort zone, and stay in touch with us here at College Chief.
Congratulations, seniors, for making it all the way to 2025. I'm happy to know you guys for, was it maybe 4 or 5 years since I've been here. So I'm glad that you made it through high school, made it through this journey. I know you all do well in life and well in college or wherever you go to. Good luck on everything you do.
Most of you, since 8th grade, was when I first met you, so it's kind of worth believing you're on your way. Good luck, and well, as you go on a long stage review yourself.
slideshow? Is he gonna text you when to kill the slideshow? Alright, see you time.
Gates Millennium Scholarship. Before we recognize this outstanding student, I want to take a moment to highlight the incredible significance of the Gates Millennium Scholarship. This prestigious, highly competitive award is given to exceptional students who have demonstrated not only academic excellence, but also leadership, resilience, and a deep commitment to serving their communities. Out of thousands of applicants across the country, only a select few are chosen, and tonight we are honored to celebrate one of them. Please join me in congratulating Glorianne Gonzalez. At this time, we would like to invite Mariah Simcoe to the stage to announce the next award.
At Wegmans, we've long believed that we can only achieve our goals if we first fulfill the individual needs of our people. In this spirit, the Wegmans Scholarship Program was created to assist our people in their pursuit of higher education. Since 1984, we have had the privilege of awarding over $150 billion to more than 48,000 Wegmans employees. We are proud of our enhanced commitment to this program by awarding up to $8,000 per student paid over the course of 4 years.
The annual Wegmans Scholarship Competition includes an application process, and winners are selected based upon their responses and work performance. So on behalf of Wegmans and in recognition of their excellence at both work and school, we are proud to present a 4-year, $2,000 per year Wegmans Scholarship to Glorianne Gonzalez.
Thank you so much. Please give another round of applause. We'd like to continue our scholar recognitions by recognizing individuals who have gone above and beyond throughout their high school journey. These scholarships are not only awarded for academic achievement, but also leadership, service, perseverance, and the positive impact these students have had on our school community. Each recipient has shown, look there, that's where we're looking, all right? Our next award is the Gil and Grace Caldwell Scholarship. They were early supporters of College Achieve, and we're super grateful for their efforts. This award goes to Stanley Patino Santiago. Our next award is named in honor of our board president, founding chairman of College Achieve, Greater Asbury, and this is the Dr. Dale Caldwell Scholarship. And this is presented to Chauncey.
Yeah, Chauncey.
Next award is Francis and Margaret Kissinger. We're super happy to award this to Elias Mendez and This is presented to Isabella Upton. Our next award is presented in honor of Mr. Frank Fisher, the Frank Fisher Scholarship, another board member of College of Chief Gator Asbury. This is presented to Peter Morrow. This next scholarship is the Mary Pat Angelini Scholarship, presented to Jashad Alston. In honor of one of our founding board members. We're super happy to have this individual in our audience today. This is the Marilyn Schlossbach Scholarship. Ms. Schlossbach is here, but before we give that award, I also want to just thank Ms. Schlossbach for her diligence, for her support of College of Chief Gator Asbury. In addition to presenting the scholarship to a student, I first would like to call you up and present you with a token of our appreciation. Ms. Schlossbach. Also a parent of students at College of Chief Gator Asbury, so super fortunate. And it reads, with our deepest appreciation as a symbol of your enduring commitment to College of Chief Gator Asbury Park, June 2025. And the student who's receiving this scholarship, Chase Lucas. Our next award is also dedicated to one of our founding board members, Mr. Brian Fury. This award is presented to none other than Claire. So she looked shocked. Next award is presented in honor of the co-founder, one of the co-founders of College of Chief Public Schools, the Stephen C. Smith Scholarship, and this is presented to Ciara Mendoza. Can you guys hear me? Teacher voice never goes away. The next award is named after former superintendent of Roselle School District, board member of St. Peter's University, Mr. Leonardo Webster Sr. This award is presented to Daniela Vargas. next two awards, you guys hear me? Perfect. These next two awards are scholarships named in honor of current staff members who provided us with so much since our inception in some cases. And these are people that our students and scholars have gone to for a variety of needs. The first one is a Desiree Mitchell Scholarship. And Ms. Mitchell's in the audience, and if you'd like to come up and present this award, I would be honored to do that. Oh, you are. This award is presented to Jaden Scott King. Great honor to announce this next scholarship. This scholarship is named after one of the founding teachers of College Achieve Central, also founding teacher of College Achieve Greater Asbury Park, who is also currently an administrator at College Achieve Greater Asbury Park. This scholarship is named in honor of our very own Hillary Cantaneri. It's being presented to Sebastian. Because this is College Achieve and we're super proud of all of our students. If your name hasn't been called, please stand. Please stand if your name hasn't been called. Every student in the graduating class of College Achieve will receive some sort of scholarship with a financial amount attached to it. You guys that are standing will receive College Achieve. Time to thank our partner, our member organization, College Achieve Public Schools, because without them, this type of gesture and this honor would not be possible. So thank you, College Achieve Public Schools. And we'll make sure the rest of you get your checks. They're up here. Make sure you get it, all right? Don't lose it. As we continue our celebration, we're proud to recognize another remarkable group of students, those students who just stood. I want to say that the College Achieve Greater Asbury Scholarship is given to all of our students. We're super proud to have that honor. At this time, I would like to introduce Vice Principal Reynoso to present honor awards for our scholars for the next set of honors. Mr. Nelson.
Good evening. Honor cords are awarded to those students with outstanding grade point averages, symbolizing their high achievements. We would like to begin with our honors. Honors are scholars who received between a 3.5 and a 3.79 GPA. First one, Peter Mauro. Isabella Upton. Next, we would like to present our High Honor Cords. High Honor Cords are given to the scholar who achieves a GPA of 3.8 or higher. We begin with Chauncey Brown. Glorianne Gonzalez. Santiago. And lastly, Edwin Soriano Ruiz. Congratulations to our high honor recipients. I would like to now again welcome our head of schools, Mr. Jason Denard, who will present our salutatorian and valedictorian.
At this time, we are proud to recognize two students whose exceptional dedication, academic excellence, and leadership have earned them the highest honors in their graduating class. These two individuals have set the standard for excellence and inspired their peers throughout their high school journey. Please join us in welcoming our salutatorian, Ruby Lopez.
Faculty, friends, and family, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. For those who don't know me, my name is Ruby Lopez, and it is an honor to be standing in front of you all. Despite these past 4 years not being like High School Musical, my experience was one of a kind. With this class dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, to changes within our buildings, we have stuck together through it all. One thing that never changes at College Achieve is that things are always changing. Only a few sitting in front of me can say that they have been here dating back to 2017, while others have been here for just their senior year. But either way, we have become a family. Seeing my fellow classmates grow, not only as people but academically, has been one of the most rewarding parts of this journey. We've challenged ourselves, supported one another, and become stronger together. I'm especially grateful to our school for giving me the opportunity to explore the world through Seoul, the summer of a lifetime. Over the past 3 years, I've traveled to Maine, Italy, and Paris. Experiences that not only opened my mind to new cultures, but also taught me that with dedication and effort, incredible things are possible. I recognize that not many students my age have the chance to say that they've seen the world like this. And for that, I am extremely grateful. To my teachers and admin, Thank you. You saw potential even when we didn't see it in ourselves, pushed us when we wanted to quit, and celebrated us as we grew. Your impact goes far beyond the classroom, and we carry your lessons with us into every next step of our journey. I want to give a special thanks to 3 important figures shaping my academic journey. To Ms. Roche. Thank you for being a steady presence in my life this year. Your guidance, both in writing and in life, meant more than you know. You listened when I needed to talk, offered advice when others might have stayed silent, and created space where I felt heard and supported. I'm incredibly grateful for everything you've done, not just as a teacher, but as someone who genuinely cared. To Mr. D, also known as Mr. D'Alessandro, you were one of the first teachers who made history a little less boring, even for someone who thought they'd never enjoy it. But beyond the lessons, you were someone I could count on. You always seemed to know when something was off or when something exciting had just happened, often before I said a word. Your presence, your advice, and your ability to really see your students made all the difference. Even though I didn't have you in high school, you never stopped checking in, and through that, you've left a permanent mark on my journey. And to Mr. Gans, what started as seeing you as a small icon on Google Meet screen during online learning quickly became a highlight of my day. Your dynamic teaching style and unwavering support transformed writing from a task into a passion. The creative activities you introduced, like T-charts and Socratic seminars, brought the material to life in ways I hadn't experienced before. Beyond teaching, your constant encouragement, like showing up when others couldn't, and making time for us, even in your busiest moments, meant more than words can express. Thank you for being such a dedicated and inspiring educator. I want to give thanks to my friends. You know who you are. Thank you for being there in the good, the bad, and the ugly. We've all grown up so much, and I can't wait to see where life takes us. I'm incredibly grateful to say that I've had a great group of friends always by my side. Most importantly, I want to give a shout out to my parents. Mamá y papá, quiero que sepan que los quiero mucho. Ojalá estén muy orgullosos de todos mis logros y esfuerzos que yo he cumplido. Aunque apenas estoy empezando mi vida como adulto, igual quiero que sepan que todos mis logros han sido por los esfuerzos de ustedes y dándome la oportunidad de tener las cosas que ustedes no pudieron tener a mi edad. Los quiero mucho. Even when the answers weren't always clear. You've always been by my side with patience and love. You've been my role model, the person I look up to, the one who showed me what true dedication looks like. Your strength, support, and example have shaped so much of who I am today. As we turn the page to the next chapter, I carry these memories, lessons, and the people who shaped me with deep gratitude. And I'm excited to see each of us will write in our own stories moving forward. Whether you're leaving here tonight to pursue college or the working world, one thing is for sure. Each of us has the power to shape our future and leave a mark on the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruby. In recognition of your academic excellence and leadership, we are proud to present you with the College Chiefs Salutatorian Scholarship. Congratulations. At this time, we are honored to recognize the highest achieving student in the class of 2025. Please welcome our valedictorian, Glorianne Gonzalez.
Good evening,
evening, everyone. Well, most of you probably know my name this far into the program. Just for introduction's sake, my name is Gloria Gonzalez. It is an incredible privilege to stand before you today as the valedictorian of College Achieve Greater Asbury Charter School Class of 2025. Today is a celebration of how far we've come and who we've become. But more than anything, today is about gratitude. That was the very first thing my mom said to me when I told her I had received the title valedictorian. To be grateful, thank the people who have helped me get this far. And honestly, when I think back to where we started 7 years ago for me, walking into the first time our small 700 grand campus, full of nerves, hope, and maybe a little bit of confusion, that advice felt the most right. Because standing here isn't something any of us graduates did alone. To all the staff who make the school run, thank you. From teachers and administrators to janitors and support staff, every single one of you has played a role in shaping our journey, whether it was unlocking doors, organizing events, fixing tech issues, cleaning up after us, or simply offering a smile on a hard day. You made our school felt like a second home. And with that, I would like to specifically acknowledge some individuals whose support and guidance have made a particular lasting impact on me. To Ms. Hancock, our high school supervisor, you are the glue of the 700 grand campus, the calm in the chaos, and the one who holds it all together. Your ability to manage a school full of uniquely talented and at times uniquely chaotic students is unmatched. And Ms. Furlong, now Mrs. Davis, our college counselor, you made the college application smooth manageable. Always had the answers to our questions and cheered us on every step of the way. To my math teacher, Mr. Knoll, thank you for pushing me through some of the most challenging subjects, especially geometry and algebra. Your ability to explain complex topics with clarity and your dry humor made a real difference in how I approach math. To my English teachers, Mr. Gans, even though I joke you drove me crazy with Hemingway out, in your obsession with deeper meanings, my writing grew the most under your guidance. Your reading choices were real and relevant, and your class was always one to look forward to. To Ms. Loach, there aren't enough words to describe a one-in-a-lifetime teacher like you. You are the most empathetic educator I've ever met. You gave your time, your heart, and your wisdom freely, and you shaped not only my academics, but who I am as a person. To my history teachers, Mr. Leiden and Mr. Lozano. Mr. Leiden, your stories and your life experience brought history to life and helped us connect the past with the present. You are one of the wisest, most sincere teachers I've ever had. Mr. Deal, you reminded us that learning isn't just about academics. It's about applying knowledge to real life and always striving to learn. Your favorite quote says it all. Those who don't know history are bound to repeat it. Before I thank my own family, I want to acknowledge all the families behind the graduates here today. To their parents, guardians, grandparents, siblings, cousins, or caregivers. Thank you. Thank you for your encouragement, your sacrifices, and your belief in us. You helped us carry between late nights, tough decisions, and everything in between. You are a part of this achievement. A todos los padres, madres, tutores, abuelos y tíos, en que sea ha criado los valores aquí presentes. Gracias. Gracias por su amor, su sacrificio y su fe constante. Como me dijo una vez mi mamá, es el sueño de todo padre que sus hijos llegan a más lejos que ellos. Que sus hijos no tengan que romperse la espalda o pasar apuros como ellos lo han sido. Que viven una vida con mucho menos lucha, con más estabilidad, que encuentran el sueño americano. To my mom, mi hermosa madre, the strongest woman I've ever known, and I mean that literally. Life has thrown you more than a few battles your way, many of them medals. And still, you show up every single time, putting us, your children, first. You taught me what it means to be truly strong, to fight for what you believe in, and to never give up. You were always the first person to believe in me, to quiet my doubts, and to remind me of my own strength, from which I know it all from you. Para mi mamá, mi hermosa madre, la mujer más fuerte que conozco, lo digo literalmente. La vida te ha puesto muchas batallas, muchas de ellas médicas, y aún así, siempre te uniste a tus hijos en primer lugar. Me enseñaste lo que significa realmente ser fuerte, luchar por lo que creas en que nunca te bendigas. Siempre fuiste la pionera en creer en mí, en calmar mis dudas y en conocer mi propia fuerza, a cual sin duda heredé de ti. To my dad, my incredible hardworking dad, 6 days a week, 12 hours a day for almost 30 years. We worked without complaint to give us everything we needed. Even when you come home tired, you still manage to smile, crack a joke, and bring joy into our lives. You taught me that even when life is exhausting, you can always find some reason to laugh. You say that's how you stay looking so young, and I think there's some truth in that. Para mi papá, mi increíble y tan mejor papá. 6 días a la semana 12 horas al día durante casi 30 años. Has trabajado sin quejar para darnos todo lo que necesitamos. Incluso cuando llegas a la casa cansada, consigues sonreír, contar un chisme y traer alegre en nuestra casa. Me enseñaste que incluso cuando la vida es dura, siempre hay un motivo para reírse. Decimos que eso es así como tú te mantienes tan joven. Creo que algo es cierto de eso. To my siblings, Julio and Miller. As my older siblings, you were the examples I grew up watching. I may not have admitted it then, but I knew, probably more than I realized. Some of the most valuable lessons I've learned come from you, even if I didn't recognize them at the time. What I once saw as a scolding, I now see as a And Anthony, my little brother. You might be younger, but being your big sister has taught me so much about responsibility and patience. You remind me why I work hard and why this moment matters. To last but not least, my classmates and fellow graduates. We did it. Through every late night, every group party gone wrong, every what's for lunch, and all the party, we made it here. I hope we carry forward the lessons we've learned together. To work hard, to laugh often, and to never underestimate the power of showing up. Congratulations, class of 2025. This is only the beginning. Thank you.
In recognition of your academic excellence and leadership, we are proud to present you with the College Achieve Valedictorian Scholarship. Congratulations. I'll be able to take a quick picture. I want to formally announce that from this moment on, as our valedictorian and our first ever Gates Scholarship recipient, this award will forever be named the Gloria Ann Gonzalez Scholarship. Just because I didn't want to get in trouble with Gloria Ann, I didn't call her and say, if you don't mind if I do this, right? She was like, go for it, I accept. So congratulations, Gloria Ann. Now please welcome Ms. Hancock to introduce our keynote speaker.
Good evening. Tonight we have the honor of welcoming our keynote speaker, Dr. Katie Lynch. Dr. Lynch is the Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs at Brookdale Community College. She joined Brookdale in 2024. Previously, she served as the officer in charge of academic affairs at Rockland Community College, where she was also a professor of English. At Brookdale, Dr. Lynch supervises all credit-bearing degrees and certificates, as well as non-credit programs that lead to workforce credentials. She is deeply passionate about the community college mission to provide all people with access to transformational educational opportunities. Most recently, she has worked to promote a career readiness initiative at the college and has embraced poverty-informed educational practices as a framework for Brookdale's new strategic plan. Dr. Lynch received her BA in English and History from Dartmouth College and her PhD in Literary Studies with an emphasis on medieval English literature at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. She was awarded the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching in 2020. She is the author of the novel Confucius Jane, published by Forge Books in 2016. Please welcome Dr. Lynch.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So, before I start, will you, graduating class, will you humor me for a minute and just stand up for a second? Just get a little stretch in. There you go, stand up. Okay, good. Now you're facing your teachers, many of them, and also I know some of your staff and administrators are out there, but many of them are up here. As we just heard from Gloria and Ruby, they've worked so hard to help you be successful. Can you give them a loud round of applause? These are your family, your friends, your supporters. Can you give them a as I may be an administrator now, but at heart, I will always be an English professor. So I hope you'll forgive me for starting with a brief vocabulary lesson, specifically the history of the word graduation. Graduation comes, as many words in English do, from Latin, the word gradus, which means step, and graduatus, which means having taken steps. So graduation is fundamentally about looking back at the steps that you have taken, reflecting on that journey that you have taken to reach where you are now. So let's just take a moment, class of 2025, to do that. Think back to when you first started at College Achieve, whether that was last year or many, many years ago. You were probably nervous, or at least a little uncertain. Maybe you were worried about how challenging the classes would be, whether you would make friends, whether you'd be able to juggle school and family responsibilities successfully. I want you to remember the person you were and reflect on how you've changed. The skills you've learned, the knowledge you've gained, the relationships you built with your peers, your teachers, your staff, and your administrators. Pushing through that initial uncertainty and insecurity required courage. Courage is also another English word that comes from Latin, specifically the Latin word cor, which means heart. And it's the word I want to focus on today, because as you take your next steps, whether you are entering the workforce or heading off to college, and a special shout out to those of you at Brookdale, can't wait to see you next year, my hope is that you will very intentionally take hold of and carefully nurture your courage. Courage is not bravado, or bullying, or bulldozing other people to get what you want. True courage is generous and compassionate. True courage means creating positive change for others in a difficult time. And that's the most powerful part about courage. It's only possible in the absence of comfort. We cannot be courageous unless we are first afraid. Now, fear tends to have a bad reputation. I'll give you one example that you probably know from Star Wars, the original though, okay? I'm old, I'm 45. Yoda tells us that fear can lead to the dark side, to anger and aggression and violence. We don't need science fiction to teach us that, though, do we? We can look at the world around us to know just how true that is. But if we let it, our fear can also lead us to courage. Courage means being anxious and worried and scared about doing something you know is right, and then doing that thing anyway. You know, colleges and universities don't call this day graduation. They call it commencement. They orient their celebrations of graduates toward the future, toward what is about to start, instead of what has ended. There isn't a right way or a wrong way, they're just different. As you take your next steps forward, embrace your fear. Use it to fuel your courage. And as you reflect on all the steps you've taken to reach this moment, don't ever forget what is in your heart. You have all exhibited tremendous courage to push through obstacles to reach this moment. I know I speak for everyone in this room when I say that you have earned our deep respect and admiration. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you. Thank you for inspiring us and for showing us what is possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lynch. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Each of these students has worked incredibly hard, overcome challenges, and grown in ways both seen and unseen. It is with great pride and honor that we recognize their achievements. At this time, we will begin with the presentation of diplomas, officially marking their transition from students to graduates. Class of 2025 stands. Jaden Scott King. Edwin Soriano Ruiz. Isabella Viera Upton. Daniela Vargas. Ariana Nazira Williams. I hereby certify that these scholars have completed all academic requirements established by college team and the State Board of Education and are entitled to receive their diplomas. Please give a round of applause for all of our graduates. I would like to welcome Isabel Upton and Edwin Soriano Ruiz to lead the class of 2025 in the journey of taxes.
As a symbol of our transition from students to graduates, please take hold of your tassel on the right side of your hat.
On the count of three, we will turn our head from right to left.
1, 2, 3.
Not to make anyone on stage nervous, but we're all stood for a quick second. I'm so appreciative to be standing before you as the first class for me in this position as right outside of school. But it could not be possible without the teachers and staff that came before you guys got to 700. So I do want to give all your teachers up until high school a round of applause. We're also a really small community, and we know that oftentimes the things that happen in our buildings don't solely happen because Mr. Bernard said so. But it happens because we have people who care about our kids. I do want everyone who works at a 700 campus to please stand.
Woo! Stand up.
These are the people that have helped your children get through high school. These are the people that have educated them. These are the people that have kept you safe. That Mr. Ram in the back was also an integral part of what we have. I also want to single out someone. Can you sit down? Miss Hancock. Is the reason why these scholars are before us, and the reason why your teachers were able to educate them unencumbered by anything, because you removed all barriers. And so as students, thank you. I want to take this opportunity to thank you and thank the team at 700 Grand. Thank you. I also want to Isabella, Chase, please stand. Our seniors remember when I got a daunting email saying we have to meet. Be ready. Be prepared. And because we've been doing this for 20 years, I gathered every senior into a classroom and allowed our student advocates to advocate for themselves. And they presented some things to me as a leader that in some cases angered my staff, but they have my back. But we heard them. We understood that they needed something, they wanted something that perhaps we didn't give them at the time or ever give them enough of. I want to acknowledge the two students who led the way, while all the students in that room contributed. I want to honor the two students that led the way and thank them for their advocacy. Thank them for sticking up for their fellow classmates, sticking up for the school, to have an experience. I'm not mad. I'm not disappointed. I appreciate it because if you continue to do that through life, if you continue to speak up for yourselves, advocate for your peers, advocate for the people who are sitting in the same seat as you, I know that our society is in good hands. Thank you. In addition to the advocacy, we have first in the room. We have students who are, in some cases, going to college, and the first people in their families to go to college. And I congratulate you for that. We have members of our first state championship basketball team in this room. I am appreciative of their efforts. Please give them a round of applause. You are pioneers. Our girls select football team, under the direction of Mrs. Ruthie, who's on stage. You are pioneers. We thank you for that as well. Our second graduating class, there are many firsts here. You guys have paved the way for the students who come before you. With over $10 million in scholarship money, we are proud of you. Please get that about you. Exemplified what College Achieve. College Achieve public schools is all about. I am super happy, super honored to have served as your head of school. It is my honor and privilege now to introduce the CEO of College Achieve, Mr. Mike Biscuit.
Good evening, everyone. Family, friends, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the incredible College Achieve Greater Asbury class of 2025. It is truly an honor to be here with you on this unforgettable day, our second ever graduating class of College Achieve Greater Asbury Park. Before we celebrate our stars of the evening, our graduates before us here, I want to take a moment to acknowledge some of the people who helped make today possible. To our fearless leader, Mr. Denard, thank you. Help us create this thriving. I'm so proud of the progress Asbury Park has made this year. To the teachers, faculty, counselors, coaches, and staff, your belief in our students has shaped futures. And so many of the students recognize you. It's so wonderful to hear the teachers recognize the teacher after teacher after teacher by name. That's community, that's love, that's appreciation. And also to all the families in the room, I know the mothers and fathers and guardians, aunts, uncles, grandparents, everybody, big brothers, sisters that helped out. Thank you for your support and your love and your patience, especially during those late nights with college essay applications due and AP coursework. Thank you so much. I also want to, we already honored them by naming these scholarships after so many of our board members. And we do that because they serve without remuneration. This is a fancy word for saying they don't get paid to be on the board. If nothing. And we're so grateful to them for their service, the hundreds of hours they put in every year for this. And because they believe in the mission, they believe in our students, and many of them are very old Asbury Park, Neptune, born and raised folks who are leaders in the community. And as we noted today, Ms. Marilyn Schlossbach is here, who graduated from Asbury Park High School, who said business in Asbury Park for years. And when we opened this school, the law of the state of New Jersey, passed in 1995, is that it was radical. It said that parents can choose to send their kids to a charter school instead of the traditional public school that they're assigned in their neighborhood. Instead of a zip code determining where you go to school, you, the parent, decide where to send your child. But when we opened this school, before we had a day of school, they called for a boycott in Ms. Schlossbach's restaurants and asked every citizen of Asbury and Neptune to boycott it, and all the unions to boycott it. She didn't resign. She was on the board for 8 years. That's having your back. I'm sending my kids there too. So how's that for you? Alright? That's a fighting spirit. This school is always going to fight, always fighting for our rights, fighting for your rights to choose where you send your kids to school. But lots of people hate that. And every time we succeed, it drives them crazy. And all of our students here today have been admitted to a 4 or 2 year school, and so many of them are going on to school, drives them crazy. That's all I'll say about that. Get back to my script. I'm scripted, I'm in big trouble. Erase all that tape. All right. Back to our stars, you the students. Look around. Look at your classmates. You're sitting beside students that you've known for a long time, or some that just came this year, some who wanted their speech. Let's listen. They've become like family to you. And now you're going your own ways. So I hope you treasure the time you spent together. And you're wearing these gowns today. These gowns and caps are symbols of all the hard work and dedication you have given to get this degree. This diploma is no joke. You have learned how to write a diploma essay, 1,000 words in a clear, readable style, where you can make an argument. You came in and you gave an argument to Mr. Narn. He heard it loud and clear. He said high marks for your evidence and explanations. So we're so proud of all the great perseverance you've shown. You're an historic class for Caps Asbury. You've accomplished what few others in the state have done, let alone the country. Let's talk about what you've done. Nearly 100% of you, as I mentioned, have been accepted to college. You earned $10.1 million in scholarships. That's amazing. Out here for all the evidence, Mrs. Davis, who's done a phenomenal job. Many of you are headed to top-tier schools like Fordham and Drexel, Penn State, the University of Connecticut, and Seton Hall. And one of you, remarkably, is the recipient of the Gates Millennium Scholarship. Now, this is Bill Gates, the one-time richest man in the world, Bill and Melinda Gates Scholarship. It is unique in that not only does it pay for undergrad, it pays for grad school. So if Gloria decides to be a doctor, it's going to pay for med school. If she decides to be a veterinarian, it's going to pay for veterinarian. And we don't know if anybody's ever won in Monmouth County. We're going to look that up and try to figure that out. So it's an amazing accomplishment. Parents, take this in. These aren't just your students' accomplishments. They're your accomplishments. And your children are so grateful. I've heard them today talk how grateful they are for your support. And let's not forget, this is not an easy journey. You got every student is required to take 3 AP classes in order to graduate. We challenged you, and you rose up to the challenge. These aren't just statistics. These are stories of persistence, stories of transformation, and every single one of you earned the right to be proud of your today. So in closing, you're going off into your adulthood. You're going to figure out who you are as an adult. It's always a process. I wish there was a roadmap that we can hand you, a user guide to the universe. It doesn't exist. Some would argue, that we have a tradition of religion and scholarship. And I heard someone sum it up in 2 sentences. Jesus wept, Socrates questioned. Everything there contains everything there is about our society. We care about the least of our brothers, and we should question authority. We should, most of all, question how we live our own lives. Your life, not me questioning, not your mother questioning, not your father, not your friends. How do you live? Are you living the life that you should live? According to you. According to what you think. What is your definition of integrity? And are you living up to your own standards? If you don't have standards, that's a problem. You should think about it, come up with standards, and they're your standards, not us. So, life, whatever path, there's people that sleepwalk through life, or now you TikTok your way through life. You just stare at your phone forever and miss out on a lot of things. But along the way, things will surprise you. I want to tell you this, you're going to get knocked down hard. You're going to get hurt. It's going to be really hard. And what John Keats, one of the people you're going to study in school, young poet who died at 25, and all his mother and father died before he was 12, his brother and sister died from tuberculosis. This is a man who's suffering and grief. He said, I think it's all life is a veil of soul making. All these tragedies, all these horrors, all these cruelties are my response to them, shaping my soul for eternity. So, how you respond to the hardest things in life is a judge of shaping your soul, a judge of your own, creating your own character that you're going to live with yourself for a trillion years, eternity. And you guys have already overcome so much. I mean, I think you're some of the toughest people. You got grit, determination. So I'm betting on you to be very successful. You prove you're capable of great things. There's a quote that I used to cut out and put on my mirror when I was shaving one. And it was supposed to be my birthday, but it's actually by a guy who was out crying and was shivering his birthday. For his dreams of birthday. And he said, so there's all these dreams, and it's great to dream about things and think about things. But if you don't do it, you don't actually act. So sometimes we overthink things. And the powerful lesson I learned is if you try something and you fail, you learn from it. And you learn more from failing in 3 minutes than you do and think about it for 3 months or 3 years. Like my screenplay. I still haven't finished it. I'm working on it for 30 years. It's going to win the Academy Award, and trust me. But I couldn't finish it. Okay. I haven't done it. So don't be filled with all these regrets in your life of things you didn't commit to. And so this quote is, until one is committed, there's hesitancy, the chance to draw back. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth. The ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. At the moment one definitely commits oneself, then God moves too. Whatever you can do or dream, you can begin it. Boldness has genius and magic in it. So, that is my wish for you, that you will commit to whatever you think is a good plan, and you jump in with both feet, and you try to make it work, and if you fail, you get up and do it all over again. Thank you so much. God bless you. Of our program. It was an honor to have your students this year. We're super grateful that you trusted them with us, and we hope that we did well by you. In a moment, we will invite you to follow your scholar to the field to watch the ceremonial cap toss and take a class photo. We will be on our property down the parking lot. At this time, students, please stand and turn around to face your guests. Leave your stuff at your chair. Do not bring it outside, right? You come back again. Families and guests, I would now like to present the College Achieve Greater Asbury Park class of 2025.